Good afternoon. Well, I'm at the first location of the first camp of my little week-long, approximately, wander around the southern half of England. Let me show you the sat-nav. I'll give you a clue where I am. All right, let's have a quick look at the sat-nav. Once the phone adjusts, that's where I am. Dunsters Mill Lane, Wadhurst, so I haven't come too far. Dead end lane, car park at the end of it. Busy car park at the moment, but hopefully they'll all bugger off. I'm next to the water. Let's get out and show you around. Right, it's one of the local reservoirs, not too far from me. It's probably taken me 20 minutes, half hour to drive north up to here. It's a nice spot. You probably can't see it, especially on this camera. It's very, very bright out here at the moment. Beautiful sunny day. Let's hope this lasts. I don't think it will, but let's hope. Yes, there's a story to how I ended up here. Well, I've just popped back to the truck, as I'm sure you can see, because it's quite bright and windy out there. Yeah, the reason I ended up at this car park, initially my plan was for the first night to meet up with a friend of mine and camp sort of in the heart of Kent. That's fallen through because he was double booked. So, bit of a last minute thing. I thought I need somewhere where I can just park up, do a truck camp. So I've come north about 45 minutes, something like that, to a little car park I know. I've never camped here, but it's a car park in the middle of nowhere. But it has got easy access to the main road that I need for tomorrow. From here, I can be up onto the M25 in about half an hour because I need to go round the M25 tomorrow and get up to the next organised camp, as it were. So, it's a good sort of staging area. Not perfect for a camp, but it'll do. The only thing is, there's still quite a few cars here because it's a bright sunny day. I mean, we're gone 6 in the evening now. I just need some people to bugger off. The car park's on a bit of a slope, and really I need to be the opposite side from where I am parked now. It's too steep here. I'll roll out the back of the truck overnight. So yeah, I need the people to come back to the cars and go home, basically. I'll see you when I start setting up. Right, we've had a shuffle around in the car park, so I've finally been able to get where I wanted to be. It's not perfectly flat, but it's close enough. Now, as you can see, a bit different on the old sleep mat option today. I've got a really old Regatta, one of these old style sort of flock topped sleep mats. That hasn't been used in donkey's years, but I thought, hey, the weight doesn't matter, let's throw that in the back for a change. So we've got that in there. It's not going to be cold tonight, so I'm only using the jungle sleeping bag, but because of the location being a little bit on the iffy side, I can't make it too obvious, so I can't stick a tarp up at the back of the truck. It'd be just too bloody obvious what I'm doing, so I've had to sort of like back up to the hedge, and I'm going to have to leave the back door and the canopy bit open, so the last sort of foot of the sleeping bag, and me probably, it's going to be just out on the tailgate. If I move you a little bit, you see? Now, if it stays dry, that's not a problem. If it rains, it would be wet toes. So I've put it in the bivvy bag, just to be on the safe side. I don't think we're going to get rain tonight. I think I'll be okay. But, we've heard all this before. Just thought I'd show you my view out the back. So I'm parked right up against the woodland, so no one can sort of see in the back of the truck. But just the other side, that's where the reservoir is. Shame I haven't got a view as such onto the reservoir, but needs must in this location. Got to be a little bit stealthy. Well, that's just typical. I was so busy sitting in the truck reading my book, I missed the bloody sunset. And that's partially why I parked up here. Never mind. At least it's a nice evening and it's not raining. Well, it's about 9 o'clock, and as you can probably hear, there's still people about. I know it's not dark yet. Most of them have turned up, you know, got the dogs out. Obviously locals going for a dog walk, but I thought it was going to be quiet here. Let's hope it improves once it gets dark. Oh, that's still a bit hot. You can tell they're locals though, because it's quite a posh area, and it's been all, you know, Jags and Mercs, nearly new Beamers and that sort of thing. I think there's me and the old camper in the corner, sort of letting the side down a bit, the poor relations. But yeah, I'm gonna have a coffee, and probably in about an hour or so I'll go to bed, because I want to make an early start, get around that motorway before it gets busy. Sunday's probably the best day, but M25, there's never a good day. So hopefully make an early start if I have a decent night. I'll catch you later. Well, it's just gone 10. I've had my last coffee. It's gone quiet here. Everyone's buggered off, apart from the camper van in the corner. I think they're staying overnight as well. Don't blame them, nice spot. So I'm going to get my head down, get some kip, and then whatever time I get up, I'll be heading north. Be that 6 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock in the morning, doesn't really matter. Doesn't make any odds to me. Might pick up some provisions on the way. I've got food and everything with me, but don't know what I fancy till the morning. I'll see you later. Good morning. It is just after 6. Just woke up a bit ago. Not a bad morning. No rain as a result. Slept quite well. Took me a while to settle down. But I suppose, you know, new location and all that, you know, you don't feel quite as at home, do you? But once I went to sleep, I slept right through, so slept 6 or 7 hours, something like that. Not a bad sleep. So I'm going to make myself a coffee, pack up my rubbish here, and I'm a bit munchy, which is unusual for me. I'm not a breakfast person, but I'm a bit munchy this morning. I might do something, or I might get on the road, stick in a few miles, and stop somewhere for breakfast. Don't know yet. I'm not awake enough to think about it. In fact, I put my jumper on though, because it's a bit fresh first thing. I was plenty warm enough last night in the jungle bag with the bivvy over the top. Really toasty, just in my pants and t-shirt. Lovely and warm. I always find it's quite warm, you know, in the back of the truck here. I don't know, because it's insulated. I know the back's open, but you're obviously very well sheltered from the wind and so on. It all helps. Right, time for coffee. Right, well, that's a bit of a pain. I've just heard on the radio that the Dartford Tunnel, which is what I've got to use for the M25, it's 2 tunnels going north. One's closed for maintenance, so down to 50% capacity. I better get a shift on, get up there and through as soon as possible before the traffic builds up. Breakfast is going to have to wait until the other side of the tunnel. Here we go. 120 miles to go. Right, looks like they've closed the right-hand tunnel, so we're going through the left. It's not too busy at the moment, seeing as it's all the whole M25 squashed down into these 2 lanes, but I did get a bit of a shift on. It is 10 to 8, so I think it was a good decision.
A282.
Yes, I know that sat nav. I can't go any other way. So yeah, I think it's the right decision to break camp a bit early, skip breakfast, and just scoot up here. Once we're through here, I might stop at the motorway services or something like that. There is Thurrock services just the other side of the tunnel, but I don't like it, quite simply. Been in there too many times. I think I'll belt round a little bit further before going up the M11. I think it's the M11 I'm going to end up on, because I'm heading sort of Ipswichy sort of area. We shall see, but at the moment this ain't too bad.